Hi students, in this video we will be discussing about running basic Hadoop benchmarks. Running basic Hadoop benchmarks, why I need this benchmarks? Benchmarks are used to reflect or used to test the application performance. Right? I'll be using benchmark to test the application performance. And here I'm having two benchmarks. The first one is TerraSort and the next one is test DFS-IO, test distributed file system input output. Input output operation is nothing but read write operation. And these are the steps to run the first benchmark. The first benchmark is TerraSort. I have to sort randomly generated huge volume of numbers and I have to validate my output. This is my first benchmark. Right. So here first benchmark is TerraSort. The first step in TerraSort benchmark is I have to generate random numbers, huge volume of random numbers using the TerraGen program. I have a program known as TerraGen program. Using TerraGen, I have to generate random numbers, huge volume of random numbers. Usually, I'll generate 50 GB data. And then the second step is I have to run my benchmark. Now, what is my benchmark? TerraSort program. I have to sort this randomly generated number. Next is I have to validate the output generated using TerraValidate program. These are my three steps. So as I said, first step is I have to run the TerraGen program to generate random numbers, 50 GB random numbers. Next I have to run my TerraSort to sort this randomly generated numbers. Next is third step is run TerraValidate to validate the output, sorting output. So here, how am I going to measure the benchmark is, when I generate random number, 50 GB random number, why I am doing this benchmark test? To test my application performance. I'll be having replication factor of 1. Right. So usually, in HDFS, one of the main feature of HDFS, it is I'll be maintaining multiple copies. So to run this benchmark program, TerraSort, when I generate 50 GB random data, my replication factor will be 1. I won't maintain multiple copies. That is my first thing. Since this is benchmark test, I'll be maintaining only one copy. Next is usually in MapReduce examples, mappers, I can have n number of mappers. Usually my reducer task will be 1. I'll have n number of mappers, but reducer will be 1. Here, I'll increase this reducer task. This default value of 1, I'll change to 4, just to measure the performance of my application. So based upon these two values, I can measure the performance of my HDFS, Hadoop HDFS. And the next benchmark is test distributed file system input output operation. I'll be using this read write operation in my distributed file system to test my Hadoop application. Right. So first is, as I said, it is read write operation. First I have shown you the write operation, test -write, and here I'll be specifying how many number of files I have to write when I want to perform the write operation, and the size of my data. Size of my data where I want to store in the individual file. Size of the data I have to specify, and the number of files also I have to specify when I perform this benchmark test. And here also I'll be using only one mapper. Usually, as I said, mapper will be n number of mappers, reducer will be 1. When I run this second benchmark test, I'll be using only one mapper, and I'll be testing whether I could write n number of files in a fast way, right? Whether I could write a huge volume of data to n number of files with only one map. With this, I'll be measuring the performance. I'll be measuring the performance of my Hadoop application. Next is similarly read operation. Right, I'll specify the number of files and the size of my file. I'll be using this test DFSIO read operation to test the application. Third is, once this testing is done, I have to clean it. I have to clean my data. For that, the command is -clean. So this is all about your benchmark test. Two benchmarks we have learned. First is TerraSort and second one is test distributed file system input-output operation. What you have to remember in TerraSort, these are the 3 steps, that is fine. One thing you have to remember, replication factor will be 1 when I generate this random number, 50 GB random number. What is the meaning of replication factor is 1? I am not maintaining multiple copies. Just I am having only one copy and I am sorting it. I am validating the output. And next is, I'll be having, I have to increase the reducer task. Usually the reducer, default value of reducer will be 1. I'll be increasing to 4 to measure the performance. Here, what am I doing? I am reading and writing into n number of files, huge volume of data with only one map. Right, with this condition, I am measuring the performance. Next is managing Hadoop MapReduce jobs. To manage this Hadoop MapReduce jobs, I have a command known as MapRed, M-A-P-R-E-D. This command is used to manage all your MapReduce jobs. And we are having 3 options for this MapReduce command. The first option is -list, -kill, -status. Right, suppose if you want to kill any MapReduce jobs, what you can do is, like, first you can use this -list option. -list option will list all the MapReduce jobs with the job ID. Then you can pick the job ID of the job you want to kill it. Then use this MapRed command, -kill option and the corresponding job ID. When you use it, this job will be killed. The ID related to this job, the job related to this ID will be killed. Right, so this is about your MapReduce jobs. So how to manage this MapReduce jobs? The command is MapRed. It has 3 options: -list, -kill and -status. -list will list all the MapReduce jobs with the job ID, and -kill option is used to kill a job. So when I use this -kill option, along with this option, I have to specify the job ID of the job to be killed. Right, so corresponding job will be killed. So this is all about this chapter. Thank you.